Let me ask you something most simulator owners don't like to admit. How many hours did you use your sim last week? And be honest, because for most people, it's like 3, maybe 5 hours, which means that 10, 20, 30K setup is sitting there doing absolutely nothing the other 95% of the time. Now imagine this instead. Imagine that same setup making you a few hundred to even a couple $1,000s a month without you having to run a business. And when something that expensive sits unused, it turns into this weird mix of, I love it, but also I should be getting more out of it.
This is exactly why ParSims exists, because we didn't just build this from the outside, we did it ourselves. We bought a simulator, built out a private setup, and started renting it out. And honestly, we expected it to be a pain. We thought people might be weird, this might be a hassle, is this even worth it? But what actually happened was the opposite. People showed up, played, left the place clean, and left great reviews. And within a short time, it started generating money, consistent, meaningful income from time that would have been empty anyway. That's when it clicked. This wasn't just a cool idea. It was one of the simplest ways to get value out of something you already own.
Luckily for you, there's now a solution. Let me introduce you to ParSims. ParSims is the only platform built specifically to help simulator owners turn their simulator space into income without turning it into a job. And here's how it works. You create a free listing so local golfers can actually find your setup, which means you don't have to go chase down people. You set your availability and pricing so you stay in full control, which means you decide when people can book. We handle bookings and payments, so you don't have to coordinate anything, which means it runs without constant effort. You get access to real demand, golfers already looking for places to play, which means this isn't theoretical, it's actually working. And you're protected with systems in place to keep things safe, which means you're not taking on unnecessary risk. And the result is that you turn something that sits unused most of the time into something that actually pays you back. And this isn't just theory. Hosts are already doing this. Some are making a few hundred a month. Some have made 6K in a couple of months. Some have even made over $20,000 over time from a setup that used to just sit there. And here's the part that surprises most people. They don't stop hosting. They just wish they started sooner.
And the best part is that it's free to list your simulator. You don't pay anything up front. We only make money when you make money.
And right now, we're offering a limited time $200 sign-up bonus for new hosts, so you can get started and immediately see if it works for you.
We also offer a host protection guarantee, so you're covered when people use your setup. Because this is too simple and too valuable to not give you something that actually works.
And the only thing we'll say is, the longer you wait, the longer your simulator just sits there doing nothing.
At the end of the day, you already made the investment. The question is, are you going to let it sit there? Or are you going to let it work for you? Because if nothing changes, a year from now, it's the same story. But it doesn't have to be that way. You can turn this into something that actually makes you passive income. So go ahead, create your listing, set your availability, and see what happens. Because once you see it working, it stops feeling risky and starts feeling obvious.